Hello, everybody. It is Wednesday. This is the officially unofficial Geek Channel. What's happening Wednesday?
What's happening?
I am Carrie Quinn, as always, and joining me is
Joe, Bizarro Fett.
Joe.
Hungry Eyes.
Oh, are you hungry eyes? Okay, guys, so here's the deal. I feel like if you felt that in the cosmos, in the universe last night, I was taking at around 7:38 a little bit of a victory lap around our apartment because I got Joe to watch a certain movie last night because of recent socio-political stuff going on. I got him actually interested in watching
Dirty Dancing, Havana Nights.
No, we did not watch Havana Nights. Joe had never seen Dirty Dancing all the way through, beginning to end, and he was convinced he would hate it.
I thought I was going to hate this movie.
This is something that has become, especially since the beginning of the pandemic, something that every once in a while I'll be like, man, you should really give this another shot, or maybe you should try watching this. And time after time after time, I am vindicated. You didn't hate Sandlot. You thought you were too old to get Sandlot, and you did it. Now, truth be told, you did tell me earlier today, it's not like you would be seeking Sandlot out to watch again.
Yeah, it's one of those movies. I liked it for one time.
Yeah, which is good. Still good. You didn't hate it, is the important part. Rent.
Rent was fucking dope.
Yeah.
That was a pretty poignant
He thought he was going to hate Rent because it's a musical, and he watched Rent with me, and he loved it. Would watch again.
Yes, had my dude from Star Trek in it.
Oh, yes, Anthony Rapp.
Yes,
indeed. Okay, so then the surprise of surprises. I got you to watch Academy Award winning Gone with the Wind. And what happened?
I liked that one a lot.
Yeah.
I figured that was going to be a really boring 4 hours, but it wasn't. It was anything but boring. It was a really good movie. I sat through all 4 hours of it.
Gladly.
Did we even take the middle break?
I think we paused it probably for a pee break, and that's it.
Yeah, we just kept going. That was a good movie.
Eddie and the Cruisers, loved it.
That movie, I never said that I was never going to dislike it. I just never saw that movie.
True. Fair enough. So, for years, Joe and I have been in this relationship with each other for around 5.5 years, give or take. And that whole time...
Feels more like 20.
Ha ha!
Ha ha!
Somebody get this guy a stage and a microphone. Okay, but all that time, Dirty Dancing. You knew I liked Dirty Dancing.
I've thought for years I was going to hate Dirty Dancing. Like, for real. I've told people that I hated this movie. They'd be like, well, you know Dirty Dancing. And I'm like, you know what? I hate that movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Well...
And the thing is, I've only ever seen bits and pieces of it, which is not fair to that movie.
Right. So... We had, if you've never seen Dirty Dancing before, it is a 1987 release with starring Miss Jennifer Grey and Mr. dearly departed Patrick Swayze.
R.I.P. buddy.
Yeah. It is a story that is set in 1963, the summer of 1963. And Jennifer Grey plays the character of Baby.
What a shitty time to be alive for a woman.
Right. Now, Joe has...
I think it's a shitty time to be alive for a woman right now, too. That's a whole nother thing for a whole other time.
We're gonna get into it a teensy bit because of the reason I think, convinced you to watch this movie. And watch it beginning to end all the way through. Alright. major plot point in Dirty Dancing is that Baby ends up becoming acquainted with Johnny, who is played by Patrick Swayze, because she is helping out a woman that is Johnny's dance partner for a job, and she learns this dance so this woman can go and have a
back alley abortion.
Back alley folding table abortion.
God. It's horrible. You don't see it, thank God. You don't see anything like that. I'm used to gory movies where they show stuff like this. But my God, man, just the thought of that. Oh.
And obviously, the reason why this got brought up in conversation was the idea that with the most recent leak of the Supreme Court decision to nullify Roe v. Wade, I had made the comment that Joe understands, and Joe agreed with me that eliminating the Roe v. Wade protections of privacy, the
abortions are about to happen.
The thing is that it will stop no one from getting an abortion that wants it bad enough, except it will end safe abortions in the states that decide to outlaw abortion. And we do have some of those states that are really bad for it. Texas, we have a lot of states that have trigger laws, so that as soon as this ruling becomes basically Supreme Court gospel, the law will trigger and therefore eliminate any legality, practically any legality to abortion, safe abortion in particular states. Use states like Idaho. Idaho is one of those states, I believe. Obviously, Texas has already got that law on the books. But yeah, here we are. This is where we're at, and I brought up.
Hey, it's like 1963 again.
It's like 1963 again. So the character of Penny is in trouble, and Penny needs a hasty illegal abortion. She has to get the money together to do that. She doesn't have the money. The guy that got her pregnant is uninterested.
Well, first off, what's going on here? What's going on? Baby and her family are going on a nice getaway to, I don't know, the Upper Hamptons or somewhere. It's some
Catskills.
Catskills. They look really pretty. It's pretty wherever the heck she went to. But it's really some upscale, like, bougie, like, white people establishment, man. I didn't see any people of color.
The writer, oh God, what was her name? I think it's Eleanor Bergstein.
Mm-hmm.
She actually used to be one of these people that the families would go to Catskills for the summer, and so that's where she got the idea for the setting. So yeah, her baby's in a well-to-do situation. Baby is the daughter of a prominent cardiac doctor.
Is he cardiac? Is that what?
Yeah, because I'm assuming cardiac because the Max Kellerman is like, if it weren't for, I had a heart attack, and if it weren't for your father, I'd be dead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Max Kellerman, of course, is the owner of the resort that they go to stay at. So Baby, her sister, her mom, and dad go to the Catskills, to the Kellerman Resort.
Yes, that's good.
And there they do all the stuff, the vacation stuff at a resort.
And let me just tell you, vacations in 1963 look boring.
Yeah.
They're just like sitting there like dancing in squares and doing really boring stuff. Oh my God, I would hate if my parents took me to do that. Oh my God, I'd be like, Mom, I'm not talking to you again for a whole year until you figure out a better vacation.
Right.
It better have water slides.
It better have water slides. It had a lake.
That's fine.
Yeah. Anyways,
Joe
does not consider a lovely vacation in the wilderness of the Catskills to be a suitable vacation.
I take that back some a little bit. I would love to go to the Catskills if I was in a cabin all by myself and not around a whole bunch of bougie people square dancing and doing nothing else. I was like, man.
But see, here's the thing. Baby is going to change the world. Baby's got these, you know...
She's going to college, and then she's going to be joining
the Peace Corps. She wants to see the world and help people. If somebody is, as Johnny says, if somebody is hurting, she helps them. If somebody's bleeding, she helps them. You know, that's just the kind of person that Baby is. So while, you know, there could have been quite an opportunity for Baby to become quote unquote spoiled, she obviously does not act that way. The same cannot be said for her sister.
I was just about to say her sister.
Lisa is naive and
she comes across a little bit pompous. Her sister.
Snobby.
Yeah.
Lisa though is very sweet at the end with Baby. Yeah. She had to come to some life lessons. Yeah.
Robbie.
Yeah.
Fuck Robbie.
Robbie.
Fuck that guy.
That guy. Jesus Christ. So Robbie is a Yale or Harvard or whatever medical student, and he's working at Catskills over the summer. And apparently he is the one that got Penny, quote unquote, knocked up, in trouble, and he refuses to help her. Because Baby tries.
Yeah.
She's like, hey, you can't just, you know, leave her, but, you know. He's like, you know what, some people count and some people don't. And then he tries to give Baby a copy of The Fountainhead by Ayn Rand.
And she's like, fuck that.
Yep, she pours water all over him.
Not just all over his crotch.
Yeah, she cools him right down. Yes. She's like, stay away from me, stay away from my sister, you make me sick. Yeah.
Baby's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
She is a likable character.
Yeah. And so Baby goes and she lies to her dad and gets the money to give to Penny. And so, I mean, the story is not...
She doesn't lie. She just doesn't tell him what it's for.
No. He asks,
is it illegal? You're
is
right.
Is it illegal? And she says, no, Daddy.
You're right.
Yeah. So technically she lies.
She does lie.
She's telling the truth all the way up until that point. Then it's liar, liar, pants on fire. But she does it for a good reason, obviously. Yeah. But the thing is the story is not about Penny. The plot involving Penny is just something that helps move the main plot along, because Baby ends up dancing and learning the dance with Johnny, and that's how they fall in love.
They had the time of their life.
They had the time of their life. So one major story, you know, socio-political idea is the whole idea of abortion and Penny feeling like she's in trouble and having nowhere to turn except to go and have this back door, you know, back alley abortion where she gets hurt. Okay, so guys, you know what? You know, Dirty Dancing, if you've never seen it, take it from Joe. Go ahead.
It's pretty good, man. It's a pretty good movie. I liked it.
Watch it.
Totally watch it.
Penny gets her abortion, but it doesn't work out too well for Penny in that moment because she gets an infection. She gets sick. And Baby has to own up to...
She's pretty brave.
what she did involving.
She doesn't even think about it. She just runs to her dad. She doesn't even think. She's like, I'm gonna go get my dad. She doesn't tell anybody that, but like, just runs to go get him.
Yeah, she just runs off to go get him. And he comes and helps, and he gets the wrong idea about. Hi, baby. Yeah. I'm sorry, Kaylee was speaking with us.
Right.
She has viewpoints involving Johnny, I think, maybe. So Johnny comes in when her father is there, and Johnny is best friends with Penny.
They've been friends for years and years and years.
Yes. And when Baby's father asks Johnny who's responsible for this girl, Johnny is just like, me, just help her. Because the thing is Baby's father is asking with intention one way, and Johnny is just like, no, she's my best friend, I take care of her.
Yeah.
You know, but Baby's father thinks that Johnny is the one that got Penny in trouble. And,
to be fair, Johnny is a sex worker.
You know,
he does. They do favors. He gets stuff for pleasure of the other women. Let's not mince words when he is here.
The thing is that to put it that way, though, it seems like, you know, almost like we're saying it's a negative.
Oh no, it's not a negative at all.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone really realizes this, and I argue that it does not count. I think somebody to be a sex worker has to go into the idea of it with intention. Johnny ended up getting gifts from people, and he ended up having sex with them. So that's something he actually talks about.
Yeah.
But he didn't go into this with the intention of being someone that got paid for sex. So there's a difference.
I guess so. All right, fair enough.
Yeah, there's a difference. And so we have that whole idea and acceptance and accepting people and not accepting, you know, your first impression of them throughout the whole movie.
Yeah.
Because eventually Baby's dad, you know, has to find out that Baby has been getting it on with Johnny.
Yep.
Big time. They're in love. Because Baby has to yet admit, once again, to something that she did to protect somebody else.
I mean, she does good things. She really does. Her things that she does are good. But man, she should just, like, tell people right away.
Well,
no, I don't know. Never mind. Because I doubt her dad would have given her money if she's like, oh, this girl needs an abortion.
Right?
Yeah, I don't think, yeah, you're right. Never mind. She lied out of necessity.
Lied out of necessity. I don't fault Baby with anything. I think Baby did everything she could to help people and everything she could to avoid any kind of situation. Baby tried to get, like, the moment where they think that Johnny stole the wallet.
Yeah.
And she's just like, I know he didn't do it. There has to be some other explanation. And when nobody would listen to Baby, she fesses up and says, there's no way that Johnny could have stole that wallet.
You know, this is 1963 too, when, like, people really look down on like premarital sex and shit like that.
Even though it happens.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's supposed to be one of those things where you don't talk about it.
Yeah.
You know it happens. You know it goes on. But
Especially
you're not
at the
supposed to be
place.
found out.
Especially at the Catskills place, because I mean that guy pretty much was like, yeah, try to get in the daughter's pants. I mean, that's pretty much what he was saying to him.
Yeah.
Even the ugly ones.
Even the ugly ones.
That's what he said.
Yeah. Showing the stars. Even the ugly ones. Give them a good time. And, you know, that's how we got into this situation. So, the whole idea is that it's supposed to, we know what happens. We know people do that. You're not supposed to get found out, is the problem.
Yeah.
So, Baby has to fess up and confess that she spent the night with Johnny, and there's no way he could have stolen the wallet. Johnny gets fired anyways, by the way. Yeah.
But he comes back.
But he comes back because nobody.
Puts Baby in the corner. He said the thing. He said the line.
And you were excited.
Yes, because he said the line.
Because it was Patrick Swayze saying it.
Yes, because I've heard that line my whole life.
And you're like...
But I've never seen that part.
You've never seen the part with Pat before last night?
No, I've never seen that part, ever.
Before? Oh, wow. So that must have been a treat.
Yeah, I waited the whole movie for him to say that.
Nobody puts Baby in the corner.
Yeah, when he said that, that's why I got excited.
Nobody. You also really loved it when he punched Robbie.
Yeah, that's because that guy's a fuck.
Man, he is a tool.
God, I hate
He punched him a lot.
He got a
Yeah, I remember it was so funny because you're sitting there, it's like, this is Patrick Swayze. Please tell me and this is what, after we started watching it, guys, he's like, please tell me this is Patrick Swayze, and he punches somebody at some point in this film. And I was like, just keep watching. You gotta keep watching. And what did he do?
Punch the shit out of one of the least likable characters in the whole movie.
Yes.
Actually, he is the least likable character.
He is the least likable character in the whole. You know, the next least likable character
is the fucking hotel owner.
Yeah.
I hate that guy. He's the bad guy from Red too. Oh, the guy. That guy. Like, I don't even know if I would like him in real life. He's probably dead now. He was old then. He's
yeah, probably.
He's like 150.
Yeah, because that was 1987.
Yeah.
But, like, who else did we see in this? We saw Jennifer Grey. We saw Patrick Swayze.
Jennifer Grey. Yeah, totally one of my crushes as a kid.
Because of...
Jeannie Bueller.
Jeannie Bueller. Yes. Joe likes the assertive women.
Jeannie Bueller is the best character in Ferris Bueller, hands down.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Lots of character growth for her.
Yeah.
In that film. You know, it's definitely something to think of. You know, yeah, the one that has the most character growth would probably be between Cameron and Jeannie.
Jeannie.
Yeah, but we're not talking about Ferris.
We're not, but they should have made a sequel about Jeannie. But that's not,
yes.
That's not here or there.
Well, you know, we will talk about a sequel in a moment.
Yeah, because they're making a sequel to Dirty Deeds.
Dear God. So Johnny comes back after being fired, and he's like, nobody puts Baby in the corner.
He said the thing.
And so then they dance, and they do the lift.
He does the lift. And you know what? That's some dang good dancing. They really did that, didn't they?
Yeah.
Like, that was really...
You want to know something that's really cool? I think I told you about this, but there's a TV show on Netflix. It's called The Movies That Made Us. Mm-hmm. It's like kind of the same vein of the Toys That Made Us.
Yeah.
Okay, so The Movies That Made Us, I think it's the first episode is The Making of Dirty Dancing. It's a documentary about Dirty Dancing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Next time we get Netflix, we'll watch that.
Sure. Patrick Swayze had a knee injury, and he did all of his dancing. Yeah. He did all of his dancing, including that whole, like, that moment where he just does that big jump off the stage. Mm-hmm. They had to keep doing takes of that.
Wow.
Where he, like, jumps down, and he gets down on his knees, and he's, like, you know, moving all around on the floor. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they had to do, like, a number of takes of that. And
with a bad knee?
Yeah.
Jeez, dude.
Yeah, Patrick Swayze's the bomb diggity.
Yeah.
Of course, Baby and Johnny, you know, end the movie together. Baby's father finds out that Robbie is actually the creep that knocked up Penny. He admits it to Johnny that he was wrong.
That was an emotionally good part, too.
Yeah.
Her dad's actually a cool dude.
Yeah.
For 1963 guy. I mean, he's pretty liberal.
Right. Because, quite frankly, he goes in to that situation in Penny's room, gives her a shot of antibiotics, treats her, and then does nothing. Just leaves her alone.
Yeah.
Like, technically, he knew.
He checked up on her.
Well, you know what I mean, though.
He kept checking up on her.
He did. What I'm saying is, he could have called the police.
Oh, yeah, he could have.
But he didn't. He was a doctor that treated a woman that had had an illegal abortion. He took a chance. And it's a chance that not many doctors would have fooled with without calling the authorities.
I don't know about that. I don't know. I think doctors are like kind of like they have to help.
They have to help people, but illegal activity, they have to report it. It's.
I really don't. I had a doctor before asking me how I got some stuff done to me and it was illegal, and they never called the cops. But anyway,
they made a decision not to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I recently started short-term therapy, and one of the things that they say right away is everything is confidential unless you tell me or I think you're going to hurt yourself or others, then I have to tell people.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it is. Everything's confidential as long as you are not planning to do anything illegal. And there we go. So, at the end of the movie, Baby and Johnny are together.
They're dancing.
Now,
Credits roll. And now,
it's
to be
over.
fair, they never say that they live happily ever after.
They never did.
They could have just went their own ways after this dance.
They could have. You have to assess your own headcanon to what happens next.
I told you my whole headcanon about their whole life.
Yeah. Well, you assess that headcanon after you found out that, guys, it is 2022, the year 2022, at the time of recording of this program, and they just announced Dirty Dancing is getting a sequel.
Dun dun, Dirty Dance 2, More Hungry Eyes.
She's Like the Wind, Part 2.
She's like the wind again, more.
Patrick Swayze wrote that song.
I know.
Yeah.
I like that song.
Yeah, it is an actual sequel. We're not talking about Dirty Dancing Havana Nights, okay, guys?
We're not talking about that.
We're not talking about that. It is not related to Baby's story
We're not talking
whatsoever.
about the 2017 remake that she just found out about because I just found out about today.
Dear God, oh my God.
It's stupid.
Guys, if you see something that says Dirty Dancing in the years 2017 that it was made, run.
Skip it.
Run. It's so bad. We watched one scene. Didn't even finish it. It was so bad. Anyways, this is a direct sequel. It's going into it, supposedly going into production. Direct sequel to Dirty Dancing. It's supposed to take place in the 1990s.
Is it really?
Yep.
Oh, sweet.
It's supposed to be back at the Catskills.
Oh, see? My whole headcanon is correct. I know the whole story. I'm a genius.
Well, do you?
Yeah, she goes back there because she's sad because her husband died and she's got 2 daughters and like, this is my headcanon. I'm not saying that.
Okay, so let's listen to Joe's headcanon.
And she's got 2 daughters, but she's not too hip with the times anymore because it's the 90s. And her two daughters, one of them's kind of a little bitch, but the other one's kind of like way progressive and like really cool, kind of like Baby was. And she falls in love. And now
it's full circle.
Yeah, now Baby is gonna be like, and she's gonna learn so much from her daughter, and she's gonna feel the groove, and she's gonna fall in love again.
Cool. Except,
am I wrong?
Here's the thing. Anything's possible, dear. Jennifer Grey is coming back supposedly.
Mm-hmm.
She is going to be playing Baby again. However, this does not work for me. My headcanon is Baby and Johnny go off and live happily ever after.
But he died.
Yeah,
So she can't move on? She can't move on?
I am of the opinion right now, I'm probably going to watch it anyways, because we're going to have to see if Joe is correct with his headcanon. But to me, you can't have a sequel to Dirty Dancing because there is no Patrick Swayze.
No, it's unfortunate he passed away. There's going to be so many memories of him there. They're going to be like, oh man, remember that one summer back in 1963? And like, yeah.
Man.
That guy knocked up a lady and
Baby became everyone's hero.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Baby.
So I mean,
Baby,
like,
baby.
Hey, that's the name of our cat. I just like, I have hope for this movie. I think it might be good. It'll be like new music, some 90s music. They're gonna do 90s dancing, bob their head and not care about anything because they're 90s teens.
No. 90s. 90s hip hop. The butterfly, oh, that's old. Let me see your Tootsie Roll.
Yeah, exactly. Dude.
We're gonna see people doing the Tootsie Roll at the Catskills.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Baby's gonna be there. Oh man, yeah, I think it's gonna be cool. I mean, it's not gonna be as good as the first one, but it has potential. Just because it's set in the 90s, it has potential.
Okay, we'll be seeing it.
Because the soundtrack.
We'll be seeing it.
I mean, maybe they're into grunge.
Maybe. The article I read said 90s hip hop, so we're talking Velvet DeVoe.
Oh, okay.
We're talking like.
See, I haven't read anything about it. I just got a
tag team, like.
Tag team, back again.
Check. Let's begin. Do.
Yeah, dude. 90s hip hop. Oh, this is gonna be dope.
Velvet DeVoe. Another bad creation.
Dude, they're gonna be doing like hip hop dancing and stuff like that. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be dirty dancing.
Yeah, dirty dancing.
With hip hop.
Dirty hip hop dancing.
Yeah. Dirty hip hop dancing. It's gonna suck, isn't it?
Yeah. It's gonna. But I'm gonna watch it.
You want to see how they handle the whole Johnny is gone thing.
My whole life has been bad movies. I can watch one more.
Okay, so. Something I should show you. You know what we should find? A long time ago, I used to live with some people that liked the show Dancing with the Stars. I know. We don't have to watch Dancing with the Stars.
Thank God, because I am watching that.
We're not going to watch Dancing with the Stars, except for one moment. We should find the video of the tribute Jennifer Grey.
Wait, Jennifer Grey did it?
Jennifer Grey was on Dancing with the Stars. You know what? Shit, I think she won it. Her season. I might be wrong. But I think she might have. She did they were supposed to do a dance inspired by a pivotal moment in your life. And Jennifer Grey decided, and this is after Patrick Swayze, R.I.P.
Yeah.
Okay. This is after he died. She did a dance inspired by that last scene and talked about him.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And I think they even
that's
did.
Probably pretty emotional, actually.
Yeah. We should try to find that.
Probably on YouTube.
Probably on YouTube. Where she talks about him and her friend and that kind of thing, and does the dance, and everyone's all like excited and everyone's emotional because it's Patrick Swayze, and I think like he had just died like a few years before. Yeah, we should try to find that eventually. But here's the thing, guys. Joe liked yet another movie that he swore he was never going to like.
Did.
And so he actually mentioned that we should make this a thing on every once in a while. What's happening Wednesdays where
Yeah, because I'm very opinionated, and I think I hate a lot of things that I probably don't hate.
you were, oh my God, the other day in the car. Do you know what I'm talking about before I say it?
No.
Okay. Gosh. Okay guys, I'm not a Swiftie by any means, but I like Taylor Swift's music, okay? I love punk, I love The Clash, I love all that shit, but I have a weakness for Taylor Swift music. Joe does not.
No. But I like Taylor Swift as a person.
Yeah. But one of the songs that's been playing on the radio pretty recently is that re-recording of All Too Well. And it came on the radio, and I was like, no, you do not switch the channel on this song. And he actually listened to All Too Well by Taylor Swift, and he was like, this isn't too bad.
That's a deep song, actually.
Yeah, he's like, this is so sad, but it's like good. And I was like, yeah, it's Taylor Swift, dear.
She got her scarf back, though.
No, I don't think she ever got her scarf back.
Fuck that guy.
What is the name? Mysterio?
Yeah, fuck that guy.
He never gave her back her scarf. Yeah, you should hear the 10-minute version.
I heard enough version of it.
Oh golly, okay, but like we're gonna my idea for this is I told him I'm gonna come up with 3 movies. We're gonna find where we can watch them, okay, on our streaming services. 3 movies, and he gets to watch 3 trailers and decide which one he thinks he's going to hate the most. And then we watch it and see if he hates it. How about that?
I'll do that.
Yeah?
Man,
It'll be like
don't even try to get me to watch High School Musical, because I have tried watching that once.
Okay, well, I'll check with you before I enter something into the ring of watchability.
You can try, but
Okay, so here's the kind of movies that are going to end up in this thing.
Rom-coms.
Rom-coms, coming-of-age movies, okay? Or heartfelt dramas.
I watch a lot of B horror movies, guys, so this is... I spend a lot of time watching stuff like Popcorn.
Blood Diner.
Blood Diner and Chud 2. Bud and Chud.
Yeah. Which was actually made by the same parent company as Dirty
Dancing. But that's
Dancing.
neither here nor there.
Yeah. Yeah, because we were looking, before we started recording, we were looking at like different movies that the Vestron Pictures has made. And which it's not Vestron Pictures anymore. Vestron Pictures is defunct. All that stuff is owned now by... Did you just belch on... Yeah, okay, guys, that was Joe. He belched.
Yep, tastes like pancakes.
Yeah, we had pancakes for dinner. But, all that stuff is now owned by Lionsgate. So that's why when you watch Dirty Dancing now anywhere streaming, it says Lionsgate.
Anyway.
But,
that was a fun movie.
Yeah. And you're surprised you liked it.
I am surprised I like this one.
Yeah. Do you think this is one that you would watch again?
Totally. If it's on, I will watch this again.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you heard it here, folks. You heard it here, folks.
I'm not usually sappy, but it was like a good love story. I liked it.
Yeah. You're getting a little bit sappier with age. Maybe. Yeah. You still have not lost your edge. You're totally going to watch a horror film later.
Yeah, I'm watching Popcorn tonight, by the way.
Yeah, on Shudder. This man watches Joe Bob on Fridays, and... Is it on Friday?
Yes.
Yeah, it was on Friday. What was that?
I have no idea. Was that a gun from here? And let's wrap that up.
Yeah. That was weird. Okay, so guys, we'll be seeing ya I've got my live show. We're gonna try the whole Sunday show thing again. Hopefully that goes off without a hitch. That'll be our comic review. Our cats are now frightened. I wonder if that ends up on the recording.
We'll see.
It's pretty loud. But yeah, so anyways, we're doing good. Don't worry about us. Alright guys, that's it. This is the officially unofficial Geek Channel. What's happening Wednesdays? Joe liked Dirty Dancing.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
It's like a hungry eyes.
Holy crap. And we'll be seeing you probably Sunday, if not sooner. So,
Bye.
bye.